Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining today. Thank you. If you are new here, my name is Miltonfonkwa. Yeah. For those who are old, thank you so much for coming back to this platform. Thank you for trusting the platform and thank you for supporting the movement. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about proof of funds to study in Switzerland. All right. I want to talk about proof of funds to study in Switzerland. I got some questions last week from guys, but they were not all about Switzerland. I want to say, if you ask me a question on a platform and you are watching my videos, please be patient with me. All right, I am going to bring up all the videos you requested because I always like to take them one after the other. Remember, I cannot do everything at once. All right, I'm also a human being like you, so thank you for trusting the movement. As I said, today we are going to be talking, or I will be talking about the proof of funds to study in Switzerland. And first of all, we need to understand that Switzerland is a country in Europe. It's a landlocked country, all right, located in Central Europe as well, all right. And in Switzerland, the federal capital is found in Bern, all right, in Bern. And though there are other big cities, all right, Zurich, Geneva, and there is another one I'm forgetting. There are other big cities, but the federal capital is in Bern, and Switzerland is also a member of a very big member of the European Union. Okay, we all understand and we know. If you didn't know, Switzerland is one of those countries which is highly expensive to live in. All right. To live in Switzerland, it is not a day's job. It is highly expensive. You need to have a lot of money. Despite its expensive nature, international students are also looking to pursue a degree program or to obtain a degree in this country, be it master's, bachelor's, or PhD. Okay, and again, you have to know that in Switzerland, the population is not that much. There are about 8.5 million plus or so persons in Switzerland, which means the population is just about, let's say, 8.6 million inhabitants. Okay, that is with most of these people concentrated in the big cities like Zurich, Geneva, and Basel. All right, Basel is also one of the biggest cities in Switzerland. Okay, so that is basically what you need to know. Switzerland is also bordered by Germany, Austria, France, and Liechtenstein. All right, there is a country in Europe called Liechtenstein. All right, I hope my pronunciation isn't getting you confused. If it is, please, you are going to find the spelling in the video description. All right, so don't bother. Everything I'm saying, I'm going to put it down there in the video description. Please, before I forget, make sure you follow me on Facebook. All right, I have a Facebook page. I'm going to link it down there. Please like and follow me on that page. I also have a Facebook profile, all right, with the same name as the page. Follow me, send me a request. Also follow me on Instagram, all right, and my email address will be down there as well. All right, of course my Patreon account will be down there too. If you feel like to support me, please support the movement and push us further. Thank you so much for understanding. Now, as I was saying, international students are moving a lot of international students, especially from Africa and Asia, all right, especially Asian countries. A lot of internationals from Asia are moving to Switzerland, not because Switzerland is the only country in Europe, but because they want to pursue greener pastures and education as well. And to live in Switzerland, as I said, it is highly expensive compared to most countries. Even I think some countries in North America are cheaper to live in than Switzerland. So there is one thing that the government always wants to see from you. It is called a proof of funds before they will be able to grant you a student visa. All right. Now, if you are going to Switzerland to study a bachelor's, a master, and a PhD, you need this document called a proof of funds, and that is what I'm going to be talking about today. Proof of funds to study in Switzerland. And to prove that you are going to be studying in Switzerland, there is a way you can do that. If you see me looking down here, know that I am looking at something I actually wrote down, all right, because I always write some points down as well. So for you to prove that you are financially stable in Switzerland, or you are financially stable that you can take degree programs in Switzerland, you have to prove that you have enough money, all right? And to prove that you have enough money, you need to have about 21,000 Swiss franc in a bank in Switzerland. Okay, you need to have about 21,000 Swiss francs in a bank in Switzerland, which means that you open this account in Switzerland, you transfer 21,000 Swiss francs, which is almost the same like 19,200 US dollars, okay, into this account in Switzerland. There is another way you can do this. You can as well transfer the money into a bank, or if you have a bank, all right, which is affiliated to a bank in Switzerland in your home country, you can as well put the money inside and you print out documents to show that you own the account and you own the account in this bank. I hope you understand. What I mean is, if you can create a bank in Switzerland, okay, make sure that the money you are putting in the account in your home country, the bank in which you are putting the money inside has associates, or let me say is affiliated to a bank in Switzerland. All right, I hope you understand me. That is, does it have a branch in Switzerland? If yes, put the money inside, because I know most banks in Africa, especially Africa and Asia, they don't have affiliates, or let me say they don't have branches in Switzerland, in banks in Switzerland. I hope that is understood. The money is 21,000 Swiss franc that you are going to be putting in that account. That before you draft any document to show that I want to study in Switzerland, this is the money you need. It's equivalent to about 19,200 US dollars. Okay, so but you have to, as I said, not all banks in your countries will have links to banks in Switzerland. So before you put the money in a bank in your home country, make sure you verify. That money is a huge sum of money. So what people basically does is they might take loans, all right? But before you take a loan, make sure you can split the money into two. You put maybe, let's say, like 11 or 12,000 Swiss franc in a bank, all right? Then you also take a loan for the rest money. I hope you understand. Then you provide these documents to the embassy, the necessary documents to the embassy. That way you may be granted admissions, all right? So that is what you need to know. Remember, as I said, the loan basically is not even preferable. The best way is the cash, all right? If you have the money, put it in the bank. If you don't have, borrow from somewhere, or your parents may borrow from somewhere, all right? They put it in the account. When you go to Switzerland, they may pay later, or you guys can pay later, all right? I hope it is understood. Or sometimes if you take a loan from another bank, you can as well put it in your own bank, in your home country, all right? For example, if the bank is in Cameroon, if you are a Cameroonian, for example, and you think that a bank in Switzerland has a branch in Cameroon, all right, put the money in that bank in Cameroon, then you print out documents to show that you own the account, then you now carry them to the embassy, all right? If you are found in India and you think that a bank in Switzerland has a branch in India, put the money in your home country, which is India, then you print documents and take them there. If you are found in Nigeria and you think there is a bank in Switzerland that has a branch in Nigeria, put the money in that bank, in that branch in Nigeria, in the bank, I mean, then you print out the documents, okay? So that is basically what you need to know. Switzerland is a very expensive country to live in. Please do not be deceived, all right? And again, I posted on Facebook advising individuals who are above 30 years not to apply for student visas to Switzerland. Somebody asked me why. Anyway, I'm going to be explaining in the next video, all right, the reason why you shouldn't apply for a student visa when you are above 30 years. You can apply for a student visa when you are below 30 years, or if you are above 30 years, apply for another visa type. Do not apply for a student visa, all right, because you may be rejected. I am going to explain the reason, and the reason is not as if it is something hard. It is simple, because sometimes the authorities in charge, or let me say the people working at the embassy or the diplomatic mission, may think that since you are above 30 years, you are not going to this country to study a degree program anymore, especially when you are applying for a bachelor's program. Now, if you are applying for master's or PhD, you may be considered, if at all you have your 21,000 Swiss franc in your bank account, okay? So that is what you basically need to understand. Switzerland is a very good country. It is found in the European Union. A lot of things are occurring in Switzerland. Remember, most of the headquarters of so many big companies and firms are located in Switzerland, all right? So many big banks, so many big financial organizations are found in Switzerland. So if you go to Switzerland, make sure you know what you are going to do before you embark, or let me say you start the degree program. Again, I will be talking about so many things related to the post-study opportunities, all right, because I also got someone ask me to mention Switzerland and talk about the post-study opportunity. You cannot live in Switzerland for more than a year after you graduate, all right, if you don't find a job. I will be mentioning that in the next video, all right, so make sure you stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you so much, guys. I think this video is already long enough and can teach somebody something. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe, all right? Subscribe for updates so that whenever a new video is up, you will get notifications from me. And until we meet again, peace.